This video gives you information about the microphones in your classroom. This year, you will be teaching wearing a mask. By the nature of a mask, which is a piece of cloth over your face, the quality of your voice may be degraded, and you may be inclined to speak louder. This could lead to students missing information because they don't understand you. They may also miss cues, visual cues. Cues can come from the full expression of a teacher's face or the simple fact that they can see your mouth move. And if we're talking louder all day long, we could have vocal tiredness that is not necessary. And we want to keep our voice as healthy as we can. I would encourage you this year to implement as many visual cues as possible. This could be something as simple as training students that when you raise your hand, they all raise your hand and everyone gets quiet. It could mean that you stand in the same place in the classroom every time you are explaining something or delivering new information. It could be something like putting a timer on your projector so that students know how much time is left, and when it gets to 0, everybody stops and we move on. I would also encourage you to communicate often in written form and with video. So instructions that are given verbally should also be given in written form. You could do something like I'm doing today. I don't have to explain to you while wearing my mask about this sound system. I'm doing it in video form. This also has the benefit of allowing you to go back and review the information at a later time. The main purpose of the video, though, is to remind you or demonstrate to you the classroom microphone amplification system that you have. The picture here on the right shows the main pieces, the 2 mics and the charging stand. You'll find this equipment in the cupboard with the glass door. Now, you may have to look for those mics if you haven't used them in a while. They were originally placed on the same shelf as the amplifier and the VCR, if you still have a VCR, and they may be way in the back, like the arrow here indicates on the right side of the screen. So don't be afraid to get back in there and see if you can find them. There are 4 parts to the system. The charger, which does need to be plugged in to an outlet. A wearable microphone, which can be attached to your shirt or a lanyard, a handheld microphone, and the amplifier for the room sound, which is located in the cabinet with the glass door. And this amplifier says Teach Logic on it. The on-off switches on the mics, when they're on, do have a green light. So the far right microphone is on and has a green light. The microphone in the middle does not have a green light. It's not on. But I'm pointing this out to you. If you turn the mic on and the green light doesn't come on, either your batteries are not good, you don't have any batteries, or your batteries need to be charged. These units take rechargeable batteries. If you look to the picture on the left, I've taken the covers off here. The wearable mic has a cover that slides off. The handheld, you twist the main body of the microphone, it unscrews and slides off, and then the batteries do go in a black plastic sleeve. Make sure that you don't lose that sleeve. It just helps keep the batteries in there correctly. Some battery hints. Make sure you check the plus and minus. Sometimes they're hard to see. If you put new batteries in and the unit doesn't seem to work, either they're not charged or maybe you've put them in wrong. So I always check my batteries and make sure I have them in the correct way. There are lights on the charging unit. You set the microphones down in. It takes a moment for the light to go on. A green light means there's enough charge there to use it. A red light means the batteries are completely not charged and are going to come up to charge. A little hint, there is another slot, if you look to the picture completely to the right, for you to place an extra set of batteries to charge if you feel that you need a couple sets during the day. You don't have to take the batteries out of the microphone for them to charge, however. The volume controls for these microphones are located in the cabinet on the amplifier. A little hint about using microphones. You don't have to have the volume level at the level of a PA system or a rock concert. I always use the standard of setting the volume of the microphones just to the point where I was aware that my voice was coming through the speakers. If you look on the amplifier, which is located in the cabinet, there is a channel A and a channel B. Channel A should be set for the wearable. Channel B should be set for the handheld. You can adjust the knobs to get the volume where you need it to be. In addition, your wearable mic can be switched to channel B. I would not recommend you do that. There's a reason so that you can have both microphones being used at the same time. Your wearable mic also has a volume control on the side. It's a little dial. If you look at the picture on the right, that's where it is. If you're not aware that this was there, that dial may be set all the way up or all the way down. So you have two volume controls on the wearable mic. So that's your microphone system. If you have any questions or something doesn't seem correct, you can't find your system, your batteries seem to be corroded, you can't get anything to work, do not hesitate to contact Luke, Marianne, or Stacy.